because if you saw my entry the other day, my son, one of my sons, his name is Jameer, has Crohn's disease, and he's here at Fairview Hospital. I'm at the side of the building, so there are no signs. The side of the building is their new entrance. It's pretty empty here today. The other day when I came, it was really crowded, but I think everybody is like not working because they're not allowing us to go up and see the patients right now unless they're on hospice. So I'm bringing him another bag, you know, so that he can feel like he's still a part of the family and we have not forgotten about him. So his care bag today consists of cereal I couldn't find the other day, which is like Corn Pops. Oh, turn this around. We have Corn Pops, we have Golden Grams. Today we have a sketch pad and some colored pencils down in the back down there. So we're gonna go ahead and take this inside. It's hot out here, so I know I'm sweating. Take this inside and drop this off for him, and we'll video chat him, let him know that we sent his bag up again today. So I will be talking to you later. I'm your neighbor Nancy, and I'm out. Hi everybody, it's your neighbor Nancy. I need to talk to you about something serious. Let's talk about Crohn's disease. This video is to honor one of my sons. He's still here with us. This is not an RIP video, thank God. But I wanted to talk about it to shed some light on Crohn's disease because it is not a well-known disease in our community. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what Crohn's disease is and just tell you a little bit about his journey. I will be reading what Crohn's disease is because I cannot give you the medical definition without I'll tell you what my definition would be. It's atrocious. I'd be like, it wreaks havoc on the body. That's my definition. But let me give you the medical definition. So I need to read. So I'm going to look away for a second. Crohn's disease is an inflammatory bowel disease, IBD. It causes inflammation of your digestive tract, which can lead to abdominal pain, severe diarrhea, fatigue, weight loss, malnutrition. Inflammation caused by Crohn's disease can involve different areas of the digestive tract in different people. Crohn's disease can cause abdominal pain, diarrhea, weight loss. Oh, it just goes over those same things. Anemia. Some people have those symptoms. And then some people can be symptom-free for most of their lives. Then some people have severe symptoms most of their lives. Crohn's disease cannot be cured. Medications such as steroids and other immune suppressants are used to slow the progressions of the disease, but most of the time, Crohn's disease patients usually end up getting surgery, which is where my son is. My son has had multiple surgeries. Sorry, and I probably should have put on my glasses, but of course I'm too vain to do that, so I'm struggling to try to read the screen. My apologies ahead of time. But the point of me coming on is to, again, bring light to Crohn's disease, and I will be setting up a website for my son so that more people can bring awareness to this disease, which I had zero understanding of before he was diagnosed. It took 2 years for him to be properly diagnosed with Crohn's disease. He was about 17 years old when he first started showing signs of Crohn's disease, and I did not know what was going on. Neither did his dad. We did the best we could with what we knew at the time, which was zero. And then if you know anything about our culture, which is not an excuse, it is really weird, just like one size fits all, slap a band-aid on that thing and you just like kind of man up, get over it, whatever your pain is, whatever your issue is, we're gonna get through it, type of deal. But it wasn't until he really he literally said, "Mom, no, something is wrong. Like, this is not normal what's happening to me." And that's what jarred me out of my mist that I was in, or my fog. I just didn't understand until he literally said those words, and I can hear them ringing in my ears now. I've had to apologize on multiple occasions for not hearing him sooner. I just didn't understand it. We had never had anyone have any medical issues outside of, like, the little one had asthma. I mean, that's easy to detect because you can't breathe, but we never had anyone in our family, not in our immediate family or extended family, with any type of disease that wasn't detected by a test right away. So it was inevitable. I think I said that right? That it just, I couldn't imagine having something be wrong and we not know what it was, you know? So, to his detriment, we just didn't take it as seriously as we should have, if that makes sense. Not because we didn't want to, we just didn't realize something serious was wrong with him. So, of course, once he said, "No, stop what you're doing. Like, no, this is a code orange, like all hands on deck type situation." We rushed him to the emergency room, sought treatment right away, and that it was at that point that we said, "Oh no, he's made it aware that we need to escalate. We don't even know what this is, but we need to escalate this to maybe some specialists." In any case, let me fast forward, because I feel like I'm rambling already. Fast forward. We started, I feel like I'm sweating already too. Give me 1 second, sorry. We put him in a situation where he was seen by specialists, and we sought immediate care through the military, and we had a lot of people with their hands on him. At that point, we took everything seriously and was just like, no, he needs help. He needs help beyond our care, beyond our PCP. We need other people to look at him and tell us what's going on. And it took 2 years. No one knew. It was beyond everyone's realm of school, whatever specialty they thought they had. They just didn't know. And thank God we ran into some amazing doctors that figured it out for us. And they finally diagnosed him with Crohn's disease 2 years later. And we have forever been grateful for the doctors that said, "Oh, this is what it is, and let's go ahead and put a plan together." There have been a lot of valleys during this process, and he has had some of his intestines removed, some other surgeries, and small things done, procedures happening, and as early as, or as late as today. Today is July 20th, 2020, when I'm talking to you about this, and he had a procedure just this morning, and where they had to go in and remove some more of his intestines. And it's things like this that remind us, oh, I said I was not going to get emotional. Okay, so I'm not going to get emotional. It's things like this that remind us how important it is for us to listen to each other. Listen to our bodies first, because he had an episode a couple of weeks ago. He's been in the hospital for a couple of weeks now, and I'll show you where I'm going back and forth to the hospital to drop off care packages for him, because they will not allow me to visit him. I'm his mama, and they still will not allow me to visit, to go to the ward to see him because of COVID-19. And I get it. They're trying to make sure that we take care of ourselves and we are taking care of the patients too. But I just want to hug him, and we have to, we just have to remember that we don't know how important it is to embrace each other when we have each other. Like, I've done a better job at it over the last few years, getting to the point where I know how important each moment really is before COVID hit, on spending that time, as much time as possible, in reminding my loved ones, you know who you are, all of my loved ones. We try to get together as much as we can, and then the time that we spend with each other, trying to be present and in the moment with each other, because things like this can rip us apart from each other, you know, and you might not get a chance to then visit with each other. But thank God that we can FaceTime each other, which we do all the time, and the care packages help. And just dropping off those supplies and those puzzles and candies and things like that. Shh, don't tell the doctors. And snacks and things like that. But just keeping us connected where we can spend time. But I couldn't imagine what he's going through physically, because no one can imagine what a person is going through when their body shuts down like that. Look it up. It's spelled CROHN''S. It is a horrible disease. It is incurable. They still don't know exactly what starts Crohn's disease. They believe there are a few different things that may determine how a person starts out with Crohn's disease. They think that some of it is genetic, and then some of it has to do with diet, they think, but they're not 100% sure. But they think that there's a gene that lies dormant in the body, and at some point along the way, there might be some things that are processed in the body that then wakes that gene up for you to then become Crohn active, if that makes sense. So, but at the end of the day, he's so young, and again, he was diagnosed at 19, and he's 30 years old now. So just keep him in your prayers. And I just wanted to come on and tell you, as soon as I get the website going for him, and we'll open up a P.O. box for him. His name is Jamir, and he's a wonderful young man, and he's a nice, easygoing young man. So I would love for you to be able to send him letters. He's not a greedy guy, so he's not going to be asking for a whole bunch of stuff, just a couple of notebooks and things like that. So if you wanted to send him cards, letters, to keep him in high spirits, because again, we have no idea what it feels like to be isolated and away from everyone you know, and just be alone at a time where you really just want someone by your side when you're not feeling your best. So I just want to thank you for taking this time to hear a mom out about Crohn's disease, and we're going to kick Crohn's in the butt. We really are. We're going to fight back on this thing, and I want you guys to come with us. So just let me know what you think about Crohn's disease, and let me know how you think we can combat Crohn's, and we're going to fight this thing together. I'm your neighbor, Nancy, and don't forget to be the neighbor you want next door. I'm out. Peace.